So many of us dream about one day winning big.
And we're talking about the lottery.
2 years ago, Katie Lewin did just that. She won the Minnesota Millionaire raffle, but it's what she did after that makes her this week's Minnesotan to meet.
It's a question so many of us face as we step into adulthood.
When I graduated from college, aside from the fear of what the heck am I going to do with my life, I also had that fear, what the heck am I going to do to stay active in my life?
For former college athlete Katie Lewin, a job in the corporate world seemed like the right choice. But it was a struggle to step away from the soccer field.
Around that time, my sister invited me to go to a group fitness class. It was a cardio kickboxing class.
Her sister convinced her that group fitness was the perfect replacement for the team game she was missing.
I don't think I could laugh for 4 days without my abs hurting after that.
After that, she was hooked on group fitness.
It piqued my interest there, but I didn't really know how to turn it into a career at that point.
That was until she became a mom.
Turning point for me was really the birth of my first son.
That was a game changer. So while her husband pursued his acting career in LA, in between waiting tables, she became a personal trainer.
And it actually wasn't long after that that my husband and I decided to open our very first spinning studio in Los Angeles.
After about 5 years, her family had had enough of the California sun and they moved back to Minnesota to raise their ever-expanding family. Then in 2009, they purchased the Shed Fitness Studio in Minneapolis.
I actually had to borrow money from my parents to get the business off the ground.
Soon her spin class studio saw ever-increasing numbers.
And we were shifting equipment around and moving bikes and squeezing every last person into every square inch that we possibly had.
Just in time, that's when Lewin struck gold by winning $100,000 playing the Minnesota Millionaire raffle.
It really couldn't have come at a better time because our business was at a crossroads. We had outgrown our space.
Her first project, more studio space. Her first call to mom and dad.
That first call I made was to my parents to tell them that we'd be paying them back the money.
Now 2 years later, those earnings have changed her future.
The thing that I'm the most proud of for my studio, I guess, is seeing how happy it makes people, seeing people make friends.
So Katie told me because of the expansion, she was able to double her class size and offerings. She offers about 60 classes a week, but just the transformation that she's had just in her life because of not a huge number of money,
sure,
but I mean $100,000 is really a step in the right direction for
she
a
was
business.
able to do so much with it. I'm just surprised that she didn't do one little frivolous thing, though. If you win the lottery, I mean, buy a new pair of shoes or just something.
She said because they were in debt to her parents, they really came to a crossroads with her business, so they really wanted to make sure she could pay back and not have any debt for her business.
That's pretty good. I feel like I would have called my parents, Mom and Dad, I won $50,000. That's pretty cool, though.